getting easier every year.
So what can you say about where we're going to find Barry?
Yeah, so 6 months have gone by, which I'm sure you've heard at this point. But for Barry, it hasn't really been 6 months, and the Speed Force time is kind of non-linear. And I think this experience in the Speed Force has been different for him because we've seen him go into the Speed Force before and have the Speed Force embody people in his life and kind of teach him the lesson that he needs to learn at that point. And this time he sacrificed himself to stabilize it. So I think he's kind of been on his own, and he's been experiencing his entire life from start to finish again and again and again. So I think when he comes out, he's had this awakening and understanding of things that he's never had before, and he's been able to let go of a lot of things. But initially when we see him, he's also kind of confused and jumbled, and it's been a lot. So he's not really himself. I got to have a really fun one-off kind of episode for my first episode back. But then moving forward from that, we'll see a really positive kind of Barry that will be able to appreciate his powers in a way that we used to see him appreciate them. And we're going to just have more fun this year. It's going to be good.
Do you think season 3 might have gotten too dark for the show?
Yeah, I only feel that way though because I shot the 23 episodes, and as an actor, when you're doing something it was episode 9 or 10 that Barry saw Iris die in the future, and then for the rest of the season, it was like, Iris is going to die. I mean, so that was, even if it was just subtext in a scene, that was something that I, as an actor, had to deal with and play. So all of the scenes were dark, even when they were fun scenes. And it takes a toll on you. I mean, you go home in a bad mood, kind of, in like an agitated mood. And you have more fun when you're having fun on set and doing comedy. And we're going to get back to that a little bit. And last year was, I don't know if it was darker than we meant to get, but it got pretty dark. And this year we'll be back to our roots, but I think we've all come really far as actors too. I think everyone has grown as an actor, but all the young people especially on the show, and I think we're going to be able to execute everything too that we're being given more successfully than we did initially in season 1, but it's going to kind of be like that tone of season 1. We're going to have fun and get back to the comedy of Flash, and yeah, it's going to be great.
Is it exciting as well to face a very different kind of nemesis in DeVoe?
Yeah, no speedster. Yeah, I don't really know much about DeVoe, to be honest, from the comics, but we're going to have to find ways to outsmart her when we figure out who it is, he or she. It'll be cool. Barry will actually be the fastest man alive this season.
What do you think Barry learned from his journey last season?
It was a hard year for Barry. I don't even think by the time he went into the Speed Force he had accepted and digested everything that he had gone through. I think he just accepted blame and fault for everything that had happened, which is why he felt the need to sacrifice himself. We lost HR. We almost lost Iris. The whole reason that the timeline was in flux was because of Barry. I think where he really learned things was in the Speed Force. So when he comes out, he's, for lack of a better word, wiser than we've ever seen him be when he comes out. And we'll just have to kind of see how Team Flash can adjust to Barry's new wisdom, because they've had to deal with the loss of Barry and the choice that he made, especially Iris, and the heartbreak of him leaving and not taking it personally, leaving her behind while they're engaged. So I think we'll be in a good place, but Team Flash will kind of have to find a way to forgive him for the decision that he made last year.
You mentioned the one-off episode. Can you tease anything about that?
Just that Barry and his experience in the Speed Force, we're going to see the toll it took on him initially when he comes out. And he's kind of jumbled initially after experiencing so many things in such a condensed amount of time over and over and over again. It takes a toll on your brain, So it's not really Barry when he first comes out. And I got to have fun with that as an actor.
How much do you know, how much can you say about the big crossover this year with all 4 shows?
I don't know too much, but what I have heard, it sounds like, last year was an alien invasion, so it was pretty intense, but it sounds like this one will hopefully be more fun. It won't be impending doom necessarily that brings us together. Will hopefully be a more fun reason that brings us together.
Thank you.
Hey, Grant.